I've had this stick sitting in here for a long time just in my bed, and I was over here the other day just playing around at the camp here, and I said, hey, this really looks like something. So I'm going to try to make something out of this piece of wood. Guys, so I chiseled off that bark. I have a little bit of this cambium that's glued on here. I haven't showed this tool in use yet. This is my spoke shave draw knife thing. I use the terms interchangeably, but it functions more like a spoke shave. And there's a couple ways to set these up. This is kind of the aggressive way, and just show you how it works. Now, if I wasn't nailing my knuckle off the rock, it'd be a lot more. Alright, hopefully you can see this. Hopefully you can see this. Try not to get burnt here. This works really good as an in-between rough chopping and your finished scraping. This is aggressive and digs in. So you want to kind of use this in between and then get nice smooth flakes to finish. But give you an idea how this works. Okay, you guys could see that. It's about 10 minutes. And I got all that off. I kind of like this jagged camo look with a little bit of the cambium left on it. Gives it kind of a cool effect. So I think I'm going to leave that. I'll just hit it with the sandstone real quick. But I don't really make pretty stuff. I make functional things I know will work, but I like that look. And I'm lazy, so I'm going to burn the end of this, smooth it out a little bit, and we'll go from there. Yeah, but these work really good. I've used these a lot, and this is pretty much a spent blade. I used this blade when I was working on my bow, and you can put better blades in here. If you get like a preform that has end snap, and you have a 90-degree edge, that's a really nice finish planer. You could stick them in these, but like I said, I usually set these up for aggressive. Alright guys. What we have here is the old hand axe. I'm going to hack this to length, give it a little shape. It's not a good idea to cut on the stone though. Alright, before I cut this all the way through, I'm actually going to hold off because this is nice and long. It'll give me some leverage to work here. And you can see I started a groove or a trench in here. And this extra leverage here, I can hold on to this and I'll continue that groove until we get two in there. I might take a break here and just burn this end here. Alright, be back with you in a minute. Just got our knife here. Get a groove started here. I don't have one up here yet. Once you get it started, you can really lay into it. If you snap the tip off your tool, in this case my knife, it acts as an instant like burn there. If you hold it perpendicular to it, you can really take nice curls right off. Alright guys, I'm trying to get in the shade where you can see this. What we have here is two really nice grooves in the side of this. Alright. Every once in a while you just have to go trim up your hand axe. I keep this elk billet in my bag. It's not the best, but just trim it up. Alright, what I'm doing here is I'm just shaping the handle. You can actually use the draw knife if you wanted, but the hand axe is just a little quicker, so. My handle got a little long. I ran a split on accident, so I'm gonna have to trim the handle a little longer than I wanted it. But these were swords, so I mean, it's not a problem. What I'm chopping on here, by the way, is seasoned maple. The tree came down in a storm, and took this maple down with it, and this was a big splinter that was just hanging there. So I took this piece. I knew it looked like something, I just didn't know what at the time, and I've had this sitting around camp, so waiting to be turned into something. My handle got a little long on me, but it's actually okay now that I look at it. I was splitting and it ran a split up my groove, so I had to trim the handle a little bit longer, but it's getting there. See, there's a lot of chunks and deeper gouges from using the hand axe, so this does a little blending, and it's aggressive too. Helps smooth it out before you do your finishing. This gives you a lot more leverage too. You get a lot of use out of a flake. Just one flake I picked up, used it for my bow. retouched it. Tell you what, I'm really liking these moccasins. Really comfortable, and they're pretty thick too. I say it's time for a little tea break. Go find some bird. A lot of the times your draw knife, you'll be scraping and you'll hit a spot where the grains kind of all build up. It's all chunked up in a spot. That's where it's handy to have just a little hand axe or a planer thing. You can just chip out that little area, smooth it out, then you can go back to scraping with your draw knife. Alright, let's just give you an idea where we're at. We got the sword here shaped out and just starting to sand it a little bit. We have the business end fire hardened, so I break the jaws of my enemies. And I just have a piece of sandstone here. I'm just giving it a little sanding over. And we'll be good. Guys, that's all the sap I have. Right here, I'm just grinding some charcoal, and I have what's left of that bass. So I'm going to shred that up real fine, and that'll be my ingredients to start setting these blades. I just went over to the flake pile and grabbed some of the flatter ones here, so hopefully it's enough to inset in there. Alright, we got our blades. Hopefully they're going to fit in. I didn't even try them. Dodge the exploding rocks. So we got some charcoal, some plant fiber. Usually I like to use rabbit turds, but I'm kind of rushing here. You can use them in your stews to thicken them too, rabbit turds. I usually use rabbit turds for this, but I said I'm in a hurry here and I have to go look for them. Alright. So I'm going to slowly ooh, that was a good one. Just getting some pitch. Rubbing in some of the ingredients here. Well, after a big mess. Well, thanks for watching. It's been a long day, but it's been fun. This is the time where you could paint all your cool tribal designs on here with your pigment paints. I'm not going to, just because I don't know why. I think it kind of looks more masculine in its raw form anyway. So there we have it. Thanks for watching.